We have with us Mr. Harshvardhan Neotia, FICCI President. Sir, thank you so much for joining us on Bloomberg Quint. As you're aware, the RBI under the new governor announced the rate cut yesterday. How do you view that?
I think it's very timely and appropriate. I think India needs a growth fillip, and we were all hoping that this rate cut would come. We just hoped that the banks would follow suit and transfer this rate cut to the borrowers. But I think it's a very timely and appropriate step.
The policy steps have all been welcomed, but a major concern still remains on the private sector investment, which a lot of investors, analysts always view it with a very negative outlook that is still not picking up. What are some of the roadblocks still remaining?
Well, broadly, as you know, the investments in private sector had been done on the expectation of 7-8% growth 4, 5, 6 years ago, and the growth didn't happen like that. So as a result, there's been overcapacity in most of these sectors. I think now we are reaching a stage where this capacity utilization is coming to a level where they would perhaps start considering new investments. So this is now, I would say, green shoots are now visible. The other, of course, as you know, is that because of the high interest costs and the large NPAs, many balance sheets were stretched. So also, as we see resolution of the NPA issues and moderation of interest rates and a pickup in growth, all three together should work well to bring in private investment in a very short period of time.
Do you have any expectation as to by when can we see this revive in the private sector investment coming in?
Well, it's already started, I think, in a small way, but I think it will take a little while to gather momentum. And also we must remember that we are talking in the backdrop of a slowing world economy. We are looking at overcapacities of almost every kind of thing in China, and all of them in this interconnected world has a bearing. So India, while it may have appetite for a lot more growth, it also has to see how the world slowing down is going to impact in terms of the imports that come in terms of the pricing power, etc. So it's a very complex economic environment that we are in. So looking at that, I still feel fairly optimistic that India would be able to shine, but we could have done better if the world had supported the growth.
Thank you so much for joining us on Bloomberg.